Kieran, welcome to Morecambe Football Club and congratulations on the move. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Came around pretty quick last night and the promise of going up a level from last year, League 2 to League 1, obviously a good sign for me, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
You say that you properly knew about it yesterday. Just give us a bit of an idea of how it all came about.
Yeah, so I think it was in the background for a little bit. I hadn't been told, and then about 4 o'clock yesterday I got the call, and then I said, look, I'd like to do it, just give me the logistics, and by 6:45 it was done.
So it is a season-long loan from Huddersfield Town, a team that we faced in pre-season. So I imagine you'll have a degree of familiarity with the Shrimps.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a decent game in pre-season. It was our first game, so we only played a half each. You were getting used to playing again with the lads, but I mean, you could have scored a few that day. I can't remember quite what the score ended up, but it was a decent game.
So, like you say, you played the first 45 minutes. It was a 3-1 defeat for Morecambe, but a very pleasing performance nonetheless. What did you make of Morecambe that day?
Yeah, I thought they were good. I thought counter-attacking, they were really strong. Caught us out a few times. I think you could have scored more goals than you did, if I'm being honest.
So looking at last season, you spent the first 6 months on loan at Walsall before moving to Exeter City in January until the end of the campaign.
Yeah.
These were your first loan moves in a first team environment, so how did you find them?
Yeah, they were both different. They were good, but in different ways. Walsall were getting used to men's football and just playing games, and that was really promising. I played a lot of football, but I just didn't play my position, which is why I moved on in January to play up front, and then played a little bit for Exeter and obviously got the promotion, so that were real positive for me.
Yeah, you touched on it there. It must have been a memorable spell for you. Obviously, second place finish and automatic promotion.
Yeah.
As a young pro, that must have been just an unforgettable experience.
Yeah, unbelievable experience, especially down there. The fans were class, and the lads were really good as well. There were a real feeling about the club when I walked in, and I knew that we were going to go on to do something like that. And luckily we did it a few games before the end of the season and got it wrapped up.
So League 1 now, it's a new division for you and a step up from last season. How much are you relishing that challenge?
Yeah, I enjoy a challenge. So I think this was the appropriate step for me to take, the jump from League 2 to League 1. And hopefully I can just come here and score as many goals as possible.
So you got championship experience, having represented Huddersfield 10 times in the second tier. How can playing at a higher level benefit you for the season ahead?
Yeah, I think it's just you then get used to that level. So even in training, I've been training with Huddersfield all pre-season and into this season. So even that sets you up. It gets your intensity levels higher. You play quicker and things like that. And I think that experience has definitely helped me this year coming to this level, and hopefully I can help lads out as much as possible.
Position-wise, you're predominantly a centre forward, but you can play on either wing or a little deeper on either the left or the right of midfield. Having that versatility can be really beneficial to the squad, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was never a winger by trade. I was always a striker, but last year it opened my eyes up to the possibilities of playing on either wing, and I was pretty successful when I did play there. So yeah, it's a good asset for the team, I suppose, as well.
And finally, for the Morecambe fans who aren't as familiar with Kieran Phillips, what can they expect from you when you pull on the shirt?
I always work as hard as I can. I'll run all day until I can't run anymore, and when I get the ball, I'll hopefully score a lot of goals. So that's a hopeful one.